Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman tours flood damage and recovery efforts in Pike County. And we'll get a look at the operation of a disaster recovery center. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman was in Pike County today getting a first-hand look at flooded homes and businesses, as well as checking in on recovery efforts. Sheldon followed the Lieutenant Governor's visit today and brings us this report.
Kentucky's Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman spent the day in Pike County Monday touring ravaged businesses and talking with exhausted flood victims in the Coal Run area. She started her visit at the Weddington Plaza, where dozens of businesses were wrecked over a period of 2 days of flash flooding. Coleman then traveled to Broad Bottom and Mossy Bottom to inspect damages to homes in the area, which she said was hard to believe. She ended her visit at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, where with a backdrop of supplies stored at the facility, she spent time offering thanks to FEMA and local officials for their hard work over the past 2 weeks. Before leaving, Coleman promised that she and Governor Beshear would be in Pike County again during the long recovery process. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
FEMA has been busy opening disaster recovery centers around eastern Kentucky in order to facilitate getting help to flood victims. I went to the one at Belfry today to get a closer look. FEMA has opened a disaster recovery center at the Belfry Branch Library to further assist with recovery efforts in the community. They are asking those affected by flood damage to visit and speak with their representatives to tell their stories. FEMA spokesperson Craig Browning gives us more details.
This is just one of many centers that we have opened up across the impacted area throughout the state of Kentucky. These centers are places that folks who have experienced loss or have experienced impacts through this event can come here. They can speak one-on-one with folks from FEMA. They can speak one-on-one with folks from the Small Business Administration and our other federal partners and non-government organizations. These centers are a place that folks can come and tell us their story. We need to know how this storm impacted you, how it impacted your family, because it's critically important for us as an agency so that we know what services that we can provide.
FEMA is trying to make the application process quick and simple by providing a variety of ways to file a claim. Those who have already filed can call or make a visit to get updates on their submissions.
If you were impacted by this storm, there's 3 main ways that you can apply. One of it is by calling our 1-800 number, 1-800-621-3362 or 1-800-621-FEMA. You can go to disasterassistance.gov, or if you're tech savvy, you can download the FEMA app on a smart device, whether that's a phone, Android or iPhone, and fill out your application in that manner. However, if you would like that more personal interaction, come to one of these disaster recovery centers, and these folks will literally walk you through the process step by step through your application. If you filed an application, right, the application period's been open for several days now. If you have already started an application, you just want an update on yours, you can come here. You can speak with our folks. They can give you the latest status on your application. If, for instance, maybe you need to provide some type of documentation. If FEMA has asked for some type of documentation, you can bring that here. They'll scan it directly into your file and get that application moving forward.
Coming up after the break. In addition to homes and businesses, the flood also took a toll on people's hearts. We'll tell you about free religious counseling available to flood victims when the Mountaintop Daily continues.
In today's world, staying connected is more important than ever. We're not just here to sell you a plan or a phone. We're here to serve you because we live and work right here in the communities we call home. At Appalachian Wireless, you're not just another customer. You're our neighbor, a friend, and a part of our family. We're here to keep you connected to what matters most. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Much has been made of the widespread damage the flood caused to homes and businesses, but there are other effects that can't be seen. Many flood victims struggle with feelings of grief, shock, and stress after seeing their lives turned upside down. However, there is help in the form of free religious counseling. Robin tells us about it.
Many of you have probably noticed the large black Billy Graham RV parked in the Walmart parking lot. They are a mobile ministry center, and Chaplain Coordinator James Kilgore explains how they are serving the Pikeville area following the flood.
But we're here to offer the emotional and spiritual help to those who have been through so much. Those have experienced death and from loss of flooding and loss of the homes and belongings. We're here to help them just to walk through the steps of helping me find peace again.
Kilgore explained that they help people of all ages and all denominations, offering a variety of handouts as well as texting and online services.
People say, what do? We take people that have lost their peace, help them find peace again. And I tell people don't need to be fixed. They just need to be listened to. And the key thing is who wants to listen. Everybody wants to fix you. So it's kind of neat to see how we can help them process that, talk about it, work through those things.
Kilgore said they will be available from 9 to 4:30 every day in the Walmart parking lot, as well as the First Baptist Church on 4th Street, until their services are no longer needed. An appointment is not needed to stop by, and Kilgore encourages even those who think they may not need help to seek services.
And how you determine how well you're doing, how well you're dealing with your process of losing so much and even the loss of life, is how you sleep. If you're not resting well or sleep well, let me encourage you to find someone to talk to. Find someone to be able to share your heart with. Tell me again what you saw, what you felt, and it'll help you process that and find peace again. It's kind of a neat way to do it, but you judge how well you do it mentally and emotionally by how well you sleep.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.